Hello, my name is Marcello. I'll be teaching you how to disassemble and reassemble a car strut. Before doing anything in the shop, you want to make sure you are wearing closed-toed shoes, pants, a shirt with sleeves, eye protection, and gloves. To get started, place your strut inside of the clamshell compressor using the 4 pins shown in this image. Make sure the pins are placed evenly to make sure the spring is compressed equally. Failing to do this can lead to the spring launching out of the compressor, potentially injuring yourself or somebody else in the shop. After attaching the clamshell, attach the nozzle to the impact gun like so. Make sure the impact gun is set to the tightening position shown on the gun. Next, attach the gun to the nut located on the clamshell compressor. You want to make sure you hold onto the clamshell like this to ensure it stays in place for yours and other people's safety. Compress the clamshell until the bottom of the strut is able to wiggle around, showing that it is loose enough to take apart. After compressing your clamshell, you want to set your impact gun to the loosening position. We'll then put the gun on the Jesus nut located on the top of the strut and removing it. You can now start to disassemble the car strut in the order shown in this video. Make sure to keep all of your parts organized to ensure you don't lose track of the order to reattach everything. The metal circle on the top of the car strut may get stuck like mine did. It's okay to use any other tool like a hammer if necessary. After that process is complete, you can now fully take apart your car strut. That's how you disassemble the car strut. Next part of the video will be teaching you how to reassemble it. Assembling the strut is as simple as disassembling the strut, but this time it's in reverse. To attach the rubber circle shown in this video, you want to make sure it's aligned with the spring. To make sure the circle is aligned, keep spinning it until it can't spin anymore to show that the spring is within the edges in the circle. The same process with the rubber is going to be reapplied on the metal part of the strut, making sure it is lined up with the rubber circle. The same process will follow on the top of the strut. After putting the metal piece back in place, you can now reattach the Jesus nut on the top. Just like what we used with loosening the Jesus nut, we'll also be using to tighten it. Make sure to set your impact gun to the tightening position, lining it up with the Jesus nut, and tightening it in short bursts like I do. Lastly, set the impact gun to the loosening position and attach it to the same nut we used at the beginning of the video on the clamshell. Loosen it until the spring becomes uncompressed, then detach your pins, and that is how you reassemble your strut.